Hello, this is JP from Cisco Tech. In this video, I would like to cover some basic configuration for VRF Lite feature on Cisco IOS devices. VRF is a virtualization technique for splitting the physical characteristics of computing resources. If we need two or more IP networks isolated because they are being used by different companies, departments, or organizations, this network virtualization allows a single physical network equipment to have multiple routing tables. Each of them will have its own policies and protocols. However, you may need to share some routing information between different VRFs. We can accomplish this with VRF Lite, where we can bring these worlds together, sharing the information between each of the VRFs. Let's take a look at this lab scenario. I already configured two VRF in the router named VRF. We have blue connected with router 1 and green connected to router 2. Based on this scenario, we will start configuring VRF Lite. First, we need to define the route targets in each of the VRFs. Let's start with VRF Blue. Within the address family IPv4, we will define the export and import information for each of the VRF. Now, let's do the same for VRF Green. Again, within the address family IPv4, we will find the route target configuration. First, we will define the export. Now, let's define the import statement. As you can see, the export information in VRF Blue should match with the import information in VRF Green. At the same time, the export information from VRF Green should match with the import information on VRF Blue. Let's configure a dummy VGP process. Select any autonomous system number for this. Within the VGP, we need to create three address families. One for VRF Blue, where we are going to redistribute the connected interfaces plus its corresponding IGP process. The second address family will be for VRF Green, where we are going to do the same, redistribute the connected interfaces plus its corresponding IGP process. Last but not least, we need to define the address family VPN-before. With this address family, we will stitch together the two VRF information. Let's take a look at our routing table. In VRF Blue, we have the information to reach routers 1 loopback using OSPF, while router 2 loopback with BGP. It also includes the link towards router 1. On the other hand, in VRF Green, we have router 2 loopback in EIGRP, plus router 1 loopback in BGP. At the same time, we have the link towards the router 2. Our last step to guarantee end-to-end connectivity is to redistribute the BGP process into these corresponding IGPs. Let's start with OSPF in VRF Blue. Now, let's continue with EIGRP in VRF Green. Do not forget to add the corresponding metrics that you would like to use for this redistribution. Let's jump quick to router 1 to show you the resulting routing table. As you can see, I'm able now to ping router 2 loopback. In router 2, we can also see the routing information from router 1, and we are able to ping from here too. Before we go, I would like to show you a quick snapshot of the BGP VPN-before table, which will contain information from both VRFs. This is a basic example on how to exchange information between different VRFs using BGP. As you can see, this process is dynamic and very scalable. You can export all the information you have within one VRF to any other VRF. I hope this video has been helpful and stay tuned for more videos. And thanks for watching.